You guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
And Benny, I heard it's final. Is it finals week this
Yes,
week?
it is finals week this week.
How are you holding up with all that and this?
It's good. We're keeping our same schedule, so that's nice. Gonna work around, what times we have finals. Some kids had finals this morning, so they weren't here at practice because they had to take those finals, and just kind of got to work around the schedule. So.
You guys are going to be playing Boise at SoFi. Have you been to SoFi yet?
I've been there to watch a game. I watched Q Lake play.
Okay.
I think it was last year. I've been there a couple times. I'm going to be excited to go see the locker room and kind of see inside the actual facility. So that's going to be nice.
What was your reaction to Coach Lynn leading?
I love Coach Lynn. I can't. I'm not going to take nothing away from him. He's a great coach, and at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do for your family, and all the most respect to Coach D-Lin, and it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes from there. So.
Piggybacking off of that, just the overall mood of the defense, especially Kim making the move over to the rival.
Yeah. I think we're on the defensive side, and I think this whole team, but we're so driven by each other. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily a coach that drives us day to day. We're doing this for each other, and so it's that same mindset. And we just got to keep preaching that. This is the last one. We got to do it for each other, and we got to do it for the guys that are leaving this program. And at the end of the day, that's all it's about is do it for the brother to the left and right of you. So.
Have you given any thought to your future?
No, I have not. I'm gonna play this game, and then we'll get there. So.
A lot of guys face decisions whether they even want to play this game.
Yeah.
How did you weigh that for yourself?
It's one more game. It's a chance to go out there, get film and play against a really good team. Boise State is a really, really well coached team and a very physical team. I jump at opportunities like that. So I want to go out there and give my all for my brothers because I think they deserve that. Especially the guys that are going out, Duke, Carl, the guys that have no more eligibility, those guys, they deserve that from me. So I'm going to go out there and give that to them.
What have you seen from the offense?
Explosive. They got two great running backs. Quarterback is going to go, and, so we're going to game plan, and we're going to go about it as that, They got explosive guys. They got a couple vets up front, and so we're going to attack it like any other week.
Can I ask, the twist in terms of college football?
Yeah.
You came in here, you were on this area as a linebacker, right?
Yeah, correct.
And just by week, crazy stuff happened, right?
Yeah.
How do you learn how to deal with that? What does that tell you about?
I think the main thing that I've learned from all this is just control what you can control. A lot of the stuff that's going on, we can't. Players, as players, we don't have no control over that. And so I just come in here every day and can control what I can control, put my head down and do my work. And just give my teammates my all, just like they're gonna give me. So.
Latu obviously made his decision.
Yeah.
What was it like? How would you, sum up the last 2 years playing alongside him?
A blessing. I'm one of the best players that I've ever stepped on the field with is Latu. And I tell him that all the time. And it's just once in a lifetime experience to be on the same field with an athlete, a DN to that caliber. And. He won his awards, and I texted him, called him, and just wished him, or just told him that I was happy for him. I was excited. As a player, all you can do is be excited for, one of your teammates to win those awards like he did. And, it's just exciting and blessed to be able to play with him for the last 2 years and learn football from him. So, good. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Me too.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Ready, guys? Camera guys?
Yes, sir.
Finals week? Right?
Yeah.
How are you holding up?
I'm doing good. Just got a couple papers, so I'm working on them now. They're all due Friday, so smart to start early, get them out of the way. That way you can focus on the game. But doing good.
A lot of change with the offense, whether it be at your position specifically, coaches, even Carson Ryan. What'd you make of both Ferris taking the head coaching job and then Carson Ryan's decision to transfer?
Yeah, I'm happy for both of them. It's an awesome opportunity for Coach Ferris, back in his home state, 3 to 5 hours from his hometown, and he's a head coach now. So I know it's been a lifelong dream for him, and I'm happy for him. He's got the most passion I've ever seen out of anyone, most energy, so they're going to be just fine. Carson, also happy for him. That was his personal decision. I'm always rooting for him, always in his corner. He's one of my lifelong friends, so I'm happy for whatever he does.
For Ferris,
Yeah.
I think Chip said that he came back and made it a point to talk to you guys
Oh, yeah.
personally about his decision to take the job.
Yeah.
How important do you think that was to you?
It was really important. It means a lot to us. He actually told us Friday night. He flew in from Nashville, Tennessee that morning, called us in to the tight end room. We're all like, what's going on? First we thought it was like a recruits coming to introduce him to us. And you could tell he was emotional, and we were too. I mean, it's tough. He's been with us for 2 years. You build a really close connection. You're with him every day, spend hours with him. But it means a lot that he didn't do over phone. He made a point to talk to us. And so we're happy for him. He said he's always got the same number, so always there for us, and likewise, we're there for him.
What's it been like working with Ken?
Oh, it's unbelievable. The amount of knowledge he has, and he's so mellow with us. I heard that he wasn't like that as a head coach, but now he can kind of take a step back, connect with us. And with him, it's not all about the X's and O's. He likes to build personal relationships, but he's just so like knowledgeable. So I can ask him about anything, any position, any play. He knows everything. So it's amazing having him in our corner.
Have you given any thought to your future after the bowl game? Are you going to stick around for another year?
Yeah, so I got one more year. Our biggest thing is to send those guys out that don't have another year with a win. And the bowl games are so wonderful because you get to spend this whole week building relationships off the field, on the field. So it'll be fun for us to do all these. I'm not sure what we're doing, but anything we do, like last year in El Paso, we did some things no one's ever done, but it's just cool because you're around the guys that you love. So as far as me, I'll be back next year. I'm excited, but right now I'm focused on this week, Boise State. So
Okay, what have you learned in your career about the sort of the ups and downs of college football?
it's crazy.
How do you deal with that?
It's crazy. It's unbelievable, like how much goes on outside of football. I mean, as a player, like one day you could switch positions. Like there's just a lot of unknowns. But the cool thing is they know everything. They have a blueprint for everyone. As far as coaching, it's a business. It's a wild industry. You got to be ready to make a move. And Coach Kelly's really good at adapting to that. So we might have lost Coach Ferris, but Coach Ken's there to replace him. So we're ready to move forward. It's actually impressive what we do here and how easy it is to just bounce back.
Did you think very much about possibly leaving? It seemed like you're pretty set on coming back next year.
Yeah, no, I'm set. I love this place. I came in as a walk-on, earned my scholarship, and I feel like I have a lot more potential and a lot more to prove. And this is a place for me to develop and do that. So I love Coach K. I love the staff and these players. So excited for the Big Ten. But like I said, just really trying to focus on Boise State because all that outside stuff can get distracting. So just focus in the moment.
The something to prove thing, is that something you share with the other guys?
What was that?
That something to prove thing, is that something you share with your teammates here?
Yeah, I mean, we all have that chip on the shoulder. I know I keep repeating it, but as a walk-on, I've always been like set to just prove people wrong and prove the people that believe me right. So that's a big thing for me is I feel like there's a lot left in my tank, so I didn't want to go leave or I always wanted to come back and just really prove myself next year as well. So yeah.
As far as Dante's decision to transfer, was that a surprise at all, or I guess how did the offense take that news?
Yeah, I mean, we love Dante. He's the most mature freshman I've ever seen, and it's cool because I actually saw him yesterday. I didn't know he was still around, but I got to see him, and he's awesome. He loves us, and I didn't know much about his situation, but like I said, that's his personal thing. I try not to get too involved in their business. That was his choice, but I'm in his corner too. I'm rooting for him anywhere he goes.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it, man.